In the heart of the wild, there are creatures whose abilities seem almost supernatural. The python is one such creature with a biological superpower that allows it to see in the dark, not through sight, but through the heat of its prey. Today, we will uncover the science behind the python's extraordinary heat-sensing pits and the deep evolutionary advantages they provide. Pythons are equipped with specialized organs along their jaws, the pit organs. These organs, which are situated between the scales on the snake's upper jaw, contain a membrane that is exquisitely sensitive to infrared radiation. But what exactly is infrared radiation? Infrared radiation, or heat, is emitted by all objects with a temperature above absolute zero. This includes everything from rocks to animals. The warmer the object, the more infrared radiation it gives off. For a snake like the python, detecting this heat can be the difference between life and death. The pit organs inside pythons are highly specialized. The membrane inside these pits is composed of a sensitive layer of cells that act as infrared detectors. These cells are capable of responding to minute changes in temperature, even in the range of 0.03 degrees Celsius, a remarkable level of sensitivity. The pit membrane contains nerve endings that are specially adapted to pick up even the faintest changes in temperature, enabling the python to sense its environment in ways we cannot fully comprehend. When a warm-blooded animal, like a mouse, moves through the environment, it emits infrared radiation. The python's pits capture this radiation and convert it into electrical signals. These signals travel along the trigeminal nerve to the python's brain, where they are processed into a thermal image. This thermal image allows the snake to see the heat patterns of its surroundings, giving it an almost supernatural ability to track prey in complete darkness. This process is much like vision, but instead of interpreting light waves, the python's brain interprets temperature variations. Although the python's thermal vision is fundamentally different from human sight, the principle is similar. It uses the sensory input it receives to create a mental picture of its surroundings. But unlike the human eye, which perceives light in the visible spectrum, the python sees heat. This allows it to track prey even when it's hidden by foliage, camouflaged, or even underground. The python can sense heat differences as small as 0.03 degrees Celsius, which allows it to discern the presence of a mouse or bird hiding in the brush. For a predator like the python, this heat-sensing ability is a vital evolutionary advantage. Before the evolution of pit organs, snakes like pythons would have relied on sight and touch to hunt, but these senses are not as effective at night or in complete darkness. As nocturnal predators, pythons would have been at a significant disadvantage without the ability to detect the infrared radiation emitted by their prey. The evolution of pit organs allowed them to become apex predators in the dark, using their unique thermal vision to hunt efficiently while other predators were at rest. Interestingly, the python's heat-sensing pits are not unique to this species. Other animals, such as some species of bats and vampire bats, have evolved similar heat-sensing abilities, although the structure of their heat detection systems may differ. In these species, heat detection is used primarily to locate prey, but in pythons, the ability to detect heat extends beyond hunting. It helps the python navigate its environment, avoid threats, and locate mates. The snake's pit organs are crucial for its survival, allowing it to perform a variety of complex behaviors based on thermal information. The extraordinary sensitivity of the python's pit organs has inspired human technology. Modern infrared sensors and thermal cameras, which are widely used in a range of fields from military operations to search and rescue missions, are based on the same principle of detecting infrared radiation. These devices work by capturing the heat emitted by objects, much like the python's pit organs capture heat from its surroundings. Thermal imaging allows us to see heat patterns, whether it's tracking the movement of a person through smoke or darkness or detecting the presence of a fire in a building. In medicine, thermal imaging has been used for years to detect abnormalities in the human body. Conditions such as inflammation, infections, or even certain types of cancer can cause localized temperature changes that are detectable through infrared imaging. This application of thermal technology is another example of how the natural world has inspired human innovations. Just as pythons use their heat-sensing pits to track prey, humans have developed similar technologies to improve our ability to observe and interpret heat in various environments. The development of pit organs in pythons has given these snakes a distinct advantage in the wild, allowing them to become some of the most efficient hunters in the animal kingdom. By evolving specialized organs that can detect infrared radiation with incredible precision, pythons have been able to thrive in dark, dense habitats where other predators may struggle. The heat-sensing pits are a prime example of nature's ability to create extraordinary survival tools that help animals adapt to their environment. The python's ability to detect and process infrared radiation is a true marvel of evolution. The pit organs allow the python to create a mental map of its environment, providing it with information that goes beyond what is visible to the human eye. The next time you encounter a snake, take a moment to appreciate the incredible biology that allows it to see in the dark, an ability that humans are only beginning to replicate with technology. In the dark world of the rainforest, the python truly reigns supreme, using its thermal vision to hunt with precision and grace.